Hi Libra, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is September 3rd, 2019, and I'm getting ready to do a general love reading for the sign of Libra. If you have Libra anywhere in your chart, this may resonate with you. It is a general love reading, so it obviously can pertain to romantic love, but any other kind of relationship as well, including family, friends, co-workers, exes, situations and circumstances you also may be dealing with. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Be flexible with the energy. You might feel like I'm reading directly for you, or it might feel like I'm reading for somebody that you're dealing with. It is not time specific, even though I do state a date, so if you're watching this a week, a month, or even a year from now, it may still resonate for you. Let's get started for you, Libra. I have pre-shuffled all my decks, and let's see what's going on for Libra today. We have the Seven of Cups in your underlying energy, and that is paired with the Six of Pentacles. The King of Swords, paired with Judgment. The Five of Cups, with the Eight of Cups. And finally, the King of Wands, which is paired with the Seven of Pentacles. So we have two energies on the table so far. Let me get some more cards out before I decide who's who and what's going on. There is some confusion surrounding a relationship or situation that you're in. Maybe surrounding what's fair or what's right. This King of Swords energy is pretty strong, and paired with Judgment card, it feels like this person has made a decision, a definitive decision, at least for themselves. This person's energy feels very adamant, very standing his ground. You can even see the look on his face in his chair. He sits there with this giant sword. He has made a decision. This person may have talked to you about their decision. They may have explained themselves and said, this is how it is. This person is not taking any ifs, ands, or buts regarding this situation or this relationship. There's some healing surrounding a situation that you may have left. My daughter's cat just ran up onto the table. That's why the camera shook a little bit there. And he's making his presence known. He is overwhelmingly needing attention. Every time I do readings in the past couple of days, he is up in my business. Okay, Sylvester, you know I love you dearly, but you know what? If you're gonna sit up here, go open the window, okay? And leave me be. But he walks through my cards and he messes my shit up all the time. Okay, back to one more shuffle. I'm gonna get some more cards out on the table. So this King of Wands is in waiting mode. Waiting for something to transpire, maybe waiting to hear a word from somebody, or it just feels like he's waiting for something. Sitting there saying, I have patience, I can wait until the cows come home, I can wait until pigs fly, I am gonna sit here and wait and see what happens. So there's a sense of waiting, there's a sense of some confusion surrounding a relationship or situation regarding fairness, and a decision that has been made by this King of Swords. Let's see what else we get. Clarifying the Seven of Cups, you have the Three of Swords in reverse. So there was kind of a breakup, maybe some miscommunication, maybe a separation, but there's healing from that. But there's some confusion also surrounding that energy. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles, you have the Page of Swords. King of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Cups in reverse. This King of Swords has made his decision, is not confused in the least. And Two of Wands, again, choosing a path, making a decision. This King of Wands is adamant about where they stand on whatever the situation is or regarding this relationship. You have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And the King of Cups. Interesting, we have 3 kings on the table. And the Eight of Pentacles is clarifying the King of Wands. And the Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Emperor. There's a lot of masculine energy on this table. Heavy duty masculine energy, big time. This might be a family dynamic, might be a work situation. Let me look at these for a few minutes here, Libra, and see what we're dealing with. So there was some confusion surrounding separation, a breakup, lack of communication or miscommunication. It feels like there's some clarity happening here. There is definitely some talking, or at least some messages being received and sent, possibly through text messages, email, regarding what needs to happen to make things right or to make things fair within this situation. This King of Swords has no confusion. They have probably already stated what they feel is right, what they're going to do regarding this matter. They've made a decision and they've made it known. Now I think that there are other decisions that need to be made. I don't think this king is the only one involved in this situation, but they have made it clear what their decision was, or is. I feel like there was a missed opportunity or a false start, or something went awry, but there is some healing surrounding that. Something's getting fixed, something's being made right surrounding a missed opportunity or something that just didn't get off on the right foot. This King of Cups may have moved on from this situation. This person may have been involved romantically with somebody within this situation. This King of Cups is someone who's very loving, someone who's loyal, someone who has a lot of love. Okay, what are you doing now, Sylvester? You need to make a decision, because I am not going to play games with you right now. Okay? You know what? Go out this way. Okay. No, I'm not playing with you. Okay, I need to ignore him or he's going to think I'm playing. So this King of Cups has, I feel, has left the building, but there was something emotional about this departure. This person doesn't feel angry or upset or sad. They just walked away from a situation. This King of Wands is working on things, probably working on things to gain a little bit more control, and it's taking some time. I believe, and you can switch the energies around, Libra, but this feels like your energy to me, this King of Wands. You're working on something. You're gaining some control. This is taking time, but you're okay with it. It's like you're moving forward steadily and with determination. This King of Wands is a leader, a go-getter, someone who takes care of business, is very confident, reliable. That feels like your energy to me, Libra. Let's get some more information on the table and see what's up. This is a really interesting reading. These cards are like you know, those books that you just can't put down. You get to the end of the chapter and you just have to read the next chapter because it left you, you know, with a cliffhanger, that last page of the last chapter. That's what this feels like to me. It's like, ooh, what is going on? I need to know, Libra. What is happening? Sylvester, what's your plan? Can you just make a decision, please, or sit nicely? He's making me nervous because he's making moves to head towards the other window, which usually means he's stepping down onto the table, which means he's going to step on my cards. What else is going on with Libra? Tell me more. Clarifying the Seven of Cups, we have the Star in reverse. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying the King of Swords, you have the Ace of Pentacles. And Judgment is clarified by the Ace of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Nine of Cups in reverse. And Three of Wands. Your energy, King of Wands, is clarified by the Knight of Wands. And then the Two of Swords okay. This is interesting. There are three people involved in this situation. King of Swords, King of Cups, and the King of Wands. The King of Swords feels like, or has been in the past, the person who was responsible for some kind of new beginning. This may have been a business opportunity, something having to do with finances, some kind of profitable new beginning, something that they were starting with you and maybe this King of Cups. But I feel like they have made a decision that this is not about love. This is not about making connections. This person is all business. And there's something about this person's attitude or this person's stance that caused some confusion. No, Sylvester. The confusion is lingering. No. Get down. At some point in time, please go. I'm sorry, Libra. I'm having to battle with the cat here. He wanted to walk right through the business. Okay, so there was something about this new beginning. Maybe this King of Swords proposed this new opportunity. There was something about this that ended up not being right, or not being what you were looking for, or something about not being what you had hoped it would be. And I think this King of Cups wanted to be involved. I think this King of Cups wanted to work with you, and this King of Swords as well. They wanted to help. They wanted to be a part of the new beginning and the opportunity that was presented to you, but they ended up walking away from the situation. I think that made you upset. I don't think you wanted the King of Cups to leave. And you've decided to take matters into your own hands and work on this. Try to figure something out maybe for yourself. This Knight of Wands in reverse indicates some anger. You may have reacted in the past to something that was said or something that was done and made a quick decision to take matters into your own hands, and you're working on something right now. We're working on something that's taking you a long time. I think you're working on gaining some control, gaining some leverage within this situation. And at this point in time, I feel like there's a bit of a standoff. I don't feel like you are willing to compromise right now. A decision hasn't been made. A definitive decision on your part has not been made yet, because you're still working on gaining a certain level of control within this dynamic. Okay, let's get some more. It's just getting better and better. Page turner. This I might have to title this page turner, because this is very interesting, Libra. What else is going on for Libra? I'm like excited to find out what the next cards are going to be. What's going on with Libra? The Star card in reverse in your underlying energy, there's still confusion surrounding the situation. That hasn't healed completely. And it might just be that there's just still options available. There's still decisions to be made. It may not be confusion. It could be just you just haven't made up your mind about something, or you haven't chosen a path. And with the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, there's been some failures in the past. Someone dropped the ball. Something happened that was not fair or equal. And I do believe someone's spoken about this. Again, this King of Swords, whoever this person is to you, is taking a solid stand. They are not budging from their opinion or point of view or stance. Okay, and underlying energy, Ten of Swords. So there was some kind of ending at some point that brought some grief and sorrow, but there's healing from that. The Page of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Swords. So there was some deceit, maybe some underhanded behavior, possible lies, sneakiness. Maybe something wasn't being spoken about. Of course, he's back now. This is the worst he's ever been, Libra, with his insistence on being in my space when I'm doing something. Go ahead. I love him dearly. He's an adorable cat. I'm an animal lover to the extreme, but there are some times when we just can't give our attention to our pets. You know what I mean, Libra. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups. This is clarifying the King of Swords energy and the Magician in reverse. There's been some manipulation. Some manipulation in this dynamic. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords clarifying the King of Cups. Interesting. And the Queen of Wands, clarifying the Emperor's energy. Okay, this is interesting. Now we have 3 kings and 2 queens. All of the court cards are coming out to make an appearance. This is a group dynamic now. This might very well be a work situation or a new opportunity within a work situation. Let me look at this for a few minutes. So as I said before, there's been some kind of deceit or underhandedness, some kind of sneakiness regarding the situation, and this has been talked about. This is known. A message was sent. This is not a mystery anymore. There's no moon card on it. It's not like people are hiding things right now. There is something known about some sneaky behavior that occurred within the situation. There was an ending that resulted in some grief and sorrow, whether it was this, maybe this King of Cups leaving the situation or deciding not to participate within this work dynamic. The Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords, I feel like maybe this king might be the one who was involved in maybe some sneaky behavior. Maybe this queen spilled the beans, or, you know, let the cat out of the bag regarding this King of Cups. And that is why they left the situation. I believe this new opportunity or new business or new financial endeavor, whatever it is, has legs. It's got strength. It's got potential, but there's still that, you know, working on this false start or this temporary lost opportunity. It's got potential. It's got extreme potential. This King of Swords, I feel, has made some decisions regarding who's going to be involved in this situation, this new opportunity. And they have a clear understanding of who they want to work with, who they think should be involved. At the same time, there's a sense that this person is taking too much control or even manipulating the situation. This Queen of Swords and King of Swords might be related. It might be a spouse. They might be spouses. I feel like it's possible. This might just be for, you know, this message that's coming through for me right now could be just specific for maybe one or two of you who may be watching, but I feel like this King of Swords may have been the person who put this queen up to finding out more about this king, or the one who, with this Magician in reverse, I feel like they requested or asked this Queen of Swords to figure out some information or find out what was going on, and this person is responsible for the King of Cups leaving the situation because the king asked them to do it. Again, this could be the king's spouse, could be a relative. But this person is coming out, they're telling the truth. I mean, this person is on the up and up. Okay, the Queen of Swords doesn't lie. She doesn't deal with crap. She tells it like it is. So this person is not lying about this King of Cups, whatever they've said. King of Wands, you may have just decided to move on your own, to move forward with your own work. I think that you feel like there is some overly demanding or bossy energy surrounding the situation. You have the Queen of Wands in reverse. I don't feel like this is a separate energy. This feels like how you feel about the situation and what happened. This Queen of Wands in reverse can be someone who's overly demanding, jealous, bossy, up in everybody's business, a meddler. You may have felt like this Queen of Swords was meddling and was getting involved where they shouldn't have. That this person had too much control over the situation. And that may have caused you to move on and do your own thing. At least for the time being. I need to get some clarifying. Well, let's pull this last set of cards, and then what time do I have? 25. I just want to pull a few more cards on this Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. This confuses me even more, to be honest with you. Okay, so let's look at it together, Libra. You might be able to figure this out, knowing your situation. So the Queen of Swords, again, we have the Emperor. Something's telling me this. There's this power trip going on with this Queen of Swords. Regarding a love situation, there's love involved here. There's some kind of either a romantic relationship or some kind of love situation that was in that these, I don't, let's look at this some more. So we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. This is a repeat card also. This is where someone dropped the ball and may have been battling to fix things, to make things right, but there was some kind of love situation involved with this King of Cups that caused them to walk away from the situation. And this Queen of Swords spilled the beans, and this King of Swords is calling the shots. And you decided that there's too many people calling shots here, and you walked away from the situation, at least for the time being. Okay, let me get some more clarifiers for this Queen of Wands and Emperor energy. This is definitely like a mystery novel, Libra. Thank you for this reading, because I got myself a good read. Now I don't need to open a book today. Because I'm reading a book right now. Queen of Wands. What's going on with this Queen of Wands? This Queen of Wands, 1, 2. We have the Eight of Cups again. You walked away from this controlling, overbearing energy. You walked away from this, Libra. Okay, I'm going to do my last set of cards. We'll see what else comes out for Libra. There was some kind of imbalance. There's some kind of, something wasn't right or wasn't fair. And it may have had to do with romantic relationships within a business agreement. That's the only thing I'm coming up with right now, is that there was some kind of relationship, love relationship possibly, or romantic interest, and someone said, no, we're not doing that in this situation. This is not how this is going to work out. And you stepped away from the situation, decided to, at least for now, you're on your own. This King of Swords, I feel, wants you back into the mix. But you are also standing your ground regarding this overpowering energy of someone needing all of the control. And I feel like this King of Swords just needs to have all of this control to the point where they're manipulating everybody. That's what I've got right now. Okay, let's see. One last round for Libra. And then Libra, you're going to have to figure out the rest on your own. Maybe you can leave me a message telling me what's going on, because I feel like there's so much more to this that I'm not going to get to. I would love to hear what your story is. Okay, so we have Three of Water in reverse with the Maiden of Earth. clarifying the King of Swords energy, we have the Mother of Earth in reverse. And the Two of Air in reverse. The Crone of Water in reverse, which is the King of Cups in reverse, clarifying the King of Cups energy. With the Mother of Fire, this would be the Queen of Wands, which of course we have over here in the reverse. Clarifying your energy, Nine of Air, paired with the Yule card. Okay, let's start with yours because this part's the easy part for me. You gained a tremendous amount of knowledge, but it was well earned because whatever the situation is for you, it was challenging and you put an end to it. I do believe you've walked away from the situation. You felt like you were being controlled and manipulated, and that if you got into the situation any deeper, that it would just get worse. So you gained some tremendous knowledge and realized that an ending needed to happen. There may have been someone who was, okay, let me go to this part. So clarifying the King of Swords, you have the Mother of Earth. I believe this King of Swords is a person who is used to getting their way, is excessive in their nature, is a little egotistical, thinks of only themselves. And this was something that you, at least for a while, didn't see. And I don't think this person sees this about themselves at all. But this person is not in this situation for anybody else but themselves. This new opportunity may have been someone else's idea. I don't necessarily believe that this King of Swords was the one who came up with this or started this. So there's some bitterness, there's some resentment here, because I do believe that this person might be moving forward with this new opportunity, new business endeavor, whatever that is, and there's some resentment because I don't believe that this idea or this new opportunity actually belongs to this King of Swords. But they're still hanging on to it. There was no love in this new endeavor, whatever this is. This card indicates a lack of emotions, lack of love, lack of concern. Just a lack of maybe being a equal player in this endeavor, this experience, this opportunity. It was brand new for everybody, but it lacked that emotion. Maybe it just lacked that peace, and there were people walking away from this because of that. Because of maybe a lack of concern about how others felt or what others wanted or what others even needed. And you left, you walked away. But you're doing your own thing right now. Let's end this on a positive note for you, Libra. Whatever it is you've decided to do, whatever it is you're working on, you move forward quickly, and you're moving ahead quite strongly in whatever it is that you're working on right now. And I do feel like it's profitable, and I do feel like it is something that's satisfying for you, something that you're enjoying. And I do also feel like you got out of the situation in a timely manner, that you ended it when it needed to end. So you didn't get hurt too badly from whatever this was. All right, Libra, I'm leaving it there. That was really interesting. I hope that whatever information you got is helpful to you, even if it's just confirming some feelings. If you feel like leaving me some feedback, that would be fantastic. And I hope that I see you next time, Libra. Take care. Bye.